So, for those of you who were wondering what I was doing the last 2 weeks, I think I got a little bit lost. Hello, my lovely potatoes, and welcome to a new video. It is finally out. It is finally out. The new Binding of Isaac Rebirth DLC is out, and I'm just so swallowed by it because I'm a sucker for this game. Or better, for this game franchise, because not every one of you might know that there was a game before the game. Yeah, there was a game made in Adobe Flash. Was it already Adobe back then? I actually don't know, but it was definitely made in Flash, and it was laggy, and there were old exploits that don't work anymore. And I just love the game. Yes, I am a fan of the Binding of Isaac because this game is just... I love roguelikes, I love bullet hell, and I love a weird story. And this is such a weird story that you have to play it yourself to understand what I mean. So, for those of you who don't know the Binding of Isaac, as I already said, it's a roguelike bullet hell shooter. And in that game, you're probably gonna be weirded out by that storyline. You are playing a 5-year-old boy that is getting pretty much abused by his Christian mother and therefore escapes into the underworld. This almost has Jordan B. Peterson-esque metaphors if you think about it. Yeah, you're pretty much this boy hopping into the basement and the underworld to not to save your father from the dragon, but at least kill a beast, sort of. So technically, yes, no. Though I don't want to spoil too much, because with this new DLC, there is actually an ending that clears everything up. That kind of... it's the true ending, and it's an ending that really rounds off the whole story of little Isaac and his Christian fanatic mother, and how everything came to be. And I really love that game. It's one of the few game franchises and games that really hooked me, and I have the tendency to really like bullet hell shooters. I have no idea why that is. Some people are fascinated by the patterns that happen within those games. I am actually more hooked on that game waking me up. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I have to really focus and drop into that game to be kind of good at it. Not saying that I'm actually good at it. This game is so damn hard, and I love how hard it is because it's so hard. I kind of like this hard game thing, but I'm not playing Dark Souls. No. I'm not good at that kind of game. I'm a bullet hell girl. Love me them bullet hell. That's also why I love playing Toho and Enter the Gungeon. It's just my thing. I really like the soundtrack of the Binding of Isaac, but I usually just drop that down to 0, put on some good music, and then dip into the game until I die, time and time again. Something that I'm a bit disappointed about, especially with the DLC, because it is sort of based in the mechanics of a very popular The Binding of Isaac Rebirth mod called Antibirth, which is also where I'm having this character I'm drawing, Bethany. she's from that sad mods and got into god damn it, Repentance. Yes, that's the name of the DLC. Well done, Feldy. So that's where this character is coming from. And I am a little bit disappointed because I really, really like the soundtrack of the Antibirth mod. I love it. And I'm really sad that this soundtrack didn't make it into the game directly. Which is also why I put it in the background of this video. Yeah, I really felt compelled to put the origins of this character into the video because I really like the soundtrack. It's so amazing. It inspires me to do new art. For example, those of you who know my older paintings, especially gouache painting that I was making, for those of you who know my older paintings, you probably remember the painting of Lilith? God damn it. The painting of Lilith that I did. It's just one of the few pieces of fan art that I'm actually making because I love the content of it. And this game is just it is my jam. It is my religion. Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. This game is not my religion. There is too much religion in this game. Though I also really like the biblical references with the characters. For example, Cain is the guy that killed his brother Abel out in the fields. I didn't even read the Bible, but I know those references. That's kind of amazing. Or the many video game references and pop culture references that you find within the items, the enemies partially too. And I mean, the whole game in and of itself is sort of the Legend of Zelda reference. If you look at the mapping, you pretty much have just this if you compare it to the very old Legend of Zelda for the NES, you can pretty much compare it to that because you have the same layout in the rooms. That's also it's just really cool to really see the influences, as long as you know them yourself, that made this game possible in the first place. So I love this game. I will always love this game, and the new Repentance DLC just rekindled that flame of I need to play The Binding of Isaac again. I hope you liked this video. I like painting this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.